We gotta talk about how you got the name Midnight Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All the way back in the days in 2010. You guys edit this, right? Is it safe to say mushrooms on camera? All right, so I did mushrooms one time with a big group of friends. We're all like at that point, we're all just kind of laughing at everything. Like they're all sitting there watching Planet Earth on TV, just losing their minds.
Right?
And like I'm on the internet just fucking like looking up random funny pictures. So I saw this picture of a T-Rex with a top hat and a monocle on. And I don't know why, but I literally randomly was like, yo, that's a fucking Midnight Tyrannosaurus right there. And everybody looked at me, like 10 fucking people, all kind of were just like, what? And I was like, yo, come on over here. Yo, all right, check this out. I was like, obviously, and this is not at all a fact, midnight's the classiest time of the day. And everybody's like, yeah, dude, totally. And I'm like, so that's why he's got a top hat and a monocle on, and he's a T-Rex. So Midnight Tyrannosaurus, that's what that fucking is right there. Literally, because everybody's like, fucked up. Everybody's kind of just like, yo! And I took that away from that when I fucking woke up the next day, and I was like, it's a pretty cool name.
Don't run away! I need your face! I can't hear a thing! Shutting down.
I'm here with Midnight Team, Midnight Tyrannosaurus. We're right here at Coin-Op Gas Lamp. Shouts out to Coin-Op Gas Lamp.
Shouts out to Coin-Op.
Yeah,
This place is super cool.
I'm about to probably get fucked up at Mortal Kombat 2.
Most likely not. I'm pretty fucking shitty, dude. Let's get down on some MK, brother.
Who's your guy?
I'm always sick with the ninjas, you know what I mean? Sub-Zero's like my guy, more the new ones.
Alright.
Yo, Reptile, that's what's up. Dude, it's been so long since I played on the game.
I hate when like they get those combos on you, you just can't fucking move.
You literally just can't fucking move.
Spit! No!
Yeah, boy!
That's how it happens.
Alright. Like you play with your other cousins or something, and they just whip your ass.
Like they know the fatalities somehow.
Yeah.
The thing back in the day was like, yeah, you gotta like figure it out.
You just had to like,
just know all the fucking buttons and be like, fatality.
You fucking won my ass twice.
That's alright.
Let's do one more.
Do one
fucking rematch.
Let's do it.
Stick
with your boy,
man.
Consistency. Oh, you got the toasty.
Reptile might not be my dude. Yes! All right, so I'm not good at Mortal Kombat. We're here right now at Coin-Op in the throwback room. The 90s kids' wet dream in here.
It's ridiculous.
We're here with Midnight T, Midnight Tyrannosaurus.
Currently suffocating Boo right now.
What do you like to do when you're in town?
I've been here twice before. Last time was for the Nightmare Tour. Before that, I played for the White Rabbit dudes, but that was a really long time ago. Fucking shout out Oolacile, who opened up the night that night. Who now he's fucking headlining out here in San Diego, so respect to you, dude, that's fucking awesome. When I come out, dude, to most cities, I usually do the same shit. Link up with my homies, we get stoned, and that's it. I find like some cool places to eat. We'll walk around for a little while, but honestly, dude, I'm like the worst at being a tourist, man. I've been to the zoo out here though when I was like 5 years old. That shit was
World
wild.
famous zoo.
Yo, San Diego Zoo. Shit's
Yeah.
tight.
No more pandas. They're stupid anyway. Stupid panda jerk. I saw an interview. It had to have been like 2013.
Wicked Ill was
Wicked Ill, yeah. I was like,
man.
Wicked Ill.
He was there and they didn't have anybody to ask questions. It was like one of those really like dodgy venues. We got a mic, you wanna just like load up some questions? He's like, got it. So we just fucking did it.
Like you said, my name is Midnight Tyrannosaurus. I hail from this nice little county we call Pasco. Trying an aspiring dubstep producer, trying to make it in this industry. Been all around the country. I've been doing my whole thing, man. I'm just trying to make it.
Yeah, I remember that interview. That's when I thought that getting support from an artist was just if they played your tune like once before. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or if they downloaded your shit. So I'd be like, yeah, man, I got support from like Noisia and like fucking Excision, like all these.
No, that's what I was gonna bring up.
Nobody was like playing my shit at the time.
I've been recognized by names such as Datsik and Excision, but I've been collaborating with people like Getter, Helicopter Showdown.
Okay, well that kind of brings up what I'm about to. That's leading into the question.
Oh yeah.
What got you into the genre?
2009-ish, like around there. Whenever Skrillex released that, My Name is Skrillex, I was the cliche dude that discovered Skrillex as the first guy I listened to. Thought it was pretty cool, so I was like, I thought the sounds were pretty tight, and so I kind of just like dove in a little bit further. I heard this Excision and Datsik tune where they sampled Saw, and they just like had the whole tune was all themed around these Saw samples. And I was like, yo. Because like Skrillex was cool, but it was all musical, you know? So that was my first experience with dubstep. Now I'm hearing like samples and like the way people use thematic elements to like really create an environment in their tune.
Nothing's gonna stand in my way.
really sick. So on top of like making really cool, like gnarly, gritty sounds, I thought it was really sick. I was like, man, I wanted to like take my hand at this. And once I downloaded like FL Studio and like
Fruity Loops.
Yeah, man, I got all my shit and like I like looked at it and I was like, damn, dude, this is something I feel like I can get behind. You know what I mean? So I just started kind of getting into it, and now here I am. I make fucking tunes with samples I'm not supposed to use.
And you're like, now here I am making fucking sick ass shit.
Yeah, try my best.
It's funny, I think we got into it around the same time. They had this festival here called Abstract Fest. Skrillex was one of the headliners. Fucking 12th Planet was here.
Oh, shit.
Datsik was here.
Damn,
like,
son.
it was heavy. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Bass Nectar, but honestly, it was like, I was just getting into the scene, so I didn't even realize who I was like seeing. But
Yeah.
like, ever since then,
You get cracked in a little bit, and then it just opens the door, and
Yep.
you're like hearing more and more shit, and you're just like, whoa. This
Yeah,
genre is like ever expanding.
no
Like,
doubt, there's like so many subgenres within one
Oh, yeah.
genre. Like, it's barely a
Right.
decade old, if that.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's a relatively new thing, and like on top of that, it's like constantly changing to the point where like I've personally like been able to show anybody that doesn't like dubstep. I usually just say, hey, you probably haven't listened to the right shit. So I just like show them
Exactly.
something different, like some deep dubstep. Or something like that, where they just go, oh wow, this is considered dubstep,
some
and you'd be like,
screams,
yeah,
some
man,
banga,
yeah,
you know?
dude, you show them like the chill stuff and all that stuff, and they go, wow, this is like a different angle, you know, and then people learn to appreciate a certain side of it, and it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like, it's the only genre of music where I've managed to like find something that everybody can like. My buddy that hates fucking everything about electronic music and only listens to ska, I can find him something that he'll like, you know what I mean? It's interesting, and there's like very few genres of music where you can really do that.
No
Like, that's
doubt.
super cool, you know?
You brought up something very in particular too, which is
Yeah.
the sampling. Like, if it's got a sick ass drop, right, I'm into it. And also,
Yeah.
I think second to that would be the sampling.
No one's seen my angel style and lived to tell about it, Fishman.
If it's like a deep cut of like a movie, like I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, what? Like, they sampled that?
Yeah.
I'm like, this fucking guy's tight.
Exactly.
You know, it was like a way to meme before memes kind of really became their
Yeah,
thing.
it's like that, and then it's a different kind of relatable. You know what I mean? Like, people usually like to resonate with something like kind of music that they like, but this, it's kind of like, oh fuck, like he made a whole tune around like my favorite game. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, that's
kind
another-
of the angle that I was trying to go at it. You know, like it was more of like, yo, you remember this fucking shit? Like, you guys remember that stuff? Let's make a tune about it. You know, something like
Yeah.
that. So that's like where all like the albums and stuff like that came from, was because it was just like noticing that people really dug the idea of like feeding off of your like nostalgia and like getting your feet wet with fucking new things on top of like the dubstep that people come to like. You know what I mean? Like the heavier type stuff. So like, it's really cool, man. I'm glad I managed to somehow find this like weird balance between like
Definitely.
musicality and complete nonsense.
It's like super crazy heavy structure. The sounds are very unique. Like, I'm sure you have your own or have created your own sounds to it, because I can hear it.
Oh yeah.
If I could describe it, it's like if something digital, like a digital sound, could have slime on it. That's kind of what it is.
That's what I was trying to go with.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, how the fuck do you describe this sound? Because it's all similar. Like, if people would just hear it, like, oh yeah, it's just noise or it's just crunchy shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
no, dude, like, this guy, you can tell that this is this guy's. You know
Oh,
what I
man,
mean? There's
yeah.
like a signature.
I appreciate that, dude.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah.
cool. I mean, like,
Definitely.
I try my best to stand out. And so it's good to know that some people think so.
You know, what got you into the producing game?
Yeah. It was pretty much like the Skrillex DASIC excision. It was one of those things. It's like basically since Skrillex showed me like the musical feelsy side of shit,
Yeah.
kind of almost. I was like, man, I really hope not all dubstep's like this, because I can't really. That's not my style. Like,
Same, dude. I
and
need
so-
like aggro.
Yeah,
beats.
so like when I heard that aggressive shit, that's what literally told me. I was like, yo, okay, this
is
tight.
it.
You know, this is cool.
Some of your influences and samples. So the first track I heard was Brain Sludge. I'm on fucking Spotify. It just put me on to this one where it's
Yeah.
just this slow, like, dun, and
Yeah.
it's like a little monologue, right?
Yeah.
Nice change of pace not to be murdering someone for once.
And then it's like these two guys having an argument.
Ever kill an innocent person, I will destroy us.
And then I'm like, oh shit, this shit's fucking heavy. And yeah, man, and I figured out
That's
it's
cool.
from Borderlands, right?
Yeah.
That fucking shit was so cool. And then even throughout that whole track, it kind of switches up. So it's
Yeah.
hard, hits you in the face, and then like slows up. It has a little pan
Yeah.
flute.
Oh yeah. The guy samples named Krieg in Borderlands, and
Yeah.
the two voices is one's his actual external voice.
Yeah.
The other is his internal voices in his head. So
Exactly.
like, it was kind of supposed to be like the pamphlet thing's kind of like when he's not trying to murder everything and like the sane part of his brain takes over for a second, you know? He kind of just relax. And out of nowhere, he'll just be like, fuck! And just like start killing shit, you know what I mean?
Let's make things juicy.
So that's like, I was like, oh, you could totally make a tune around that guy. You know?
It's like I hear a sample and I get really invested. I'm like, where is this from? I gotta know, especially because I think I'm so good at like
That's awesome. Man.
calling it out. You know, I'm like, Animal House reference. Have you created any sounds?
Like you're talking about like synths?
Yeah, like when I talked to Sudden Death, he said a long bass is called like a long boy. You know?
Oh yeah,
or
like he'll probably name it a couple things.
Yeah, or like
for me,
yoys,
dude, like
you know?
whenever I name my stuff, I write MT, and I'll just be like weird slimy robot thing. One note basses, like the long boys or like sustained basses and shit. But,
BOIIS.
Yeah.
Or IIZ.
It depends on the sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in that interview like we talked about earlier. So you're like, yeah, man, like collabed with Getter, like Excision, that's sick, right?
Dude.
So since you've kind of clarified that, what were favorite collabs that you've had?
Not a whole lot. I honestly, ever since then, I've done a lot of stuff on my own and like worked with a lot of my friends and stuff.
Okay.
But Funkcase is my biggest inspiration in the world, and he's my like biggest inspiration to do what I do, like in terms of DJing and producing and all that stuff.
He's pretty heavy too.
He's a great dude too. He's become one of my closer friends. He's like a really great guy.
Rampage on your feet!
And because of that, like I've been really trying to make something that like appeases the people and also impresses him, so I can feel like I'm doing something right. You know what I mean?
I went to AVN, the Adult Porn Awards, right? The Adult Video Awards.
Yeah.
Met Kiss of Sins. Shouts out, Kiss of Sins. And I think she modeled for his clothing line.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Yeah, she was awesome, man. She's like down with the memes.
People in that adult industry that like that fuck with dubstep, and I never thought that'd be something that would like work its way over into our side of the world. Yeah, dude.
That and memes and gaming, you know what I mean? It's kind of all tied itself together with like Suicide Girls. Alternative modeling kind of goes into cosplay and gaming now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Shouts out to Jessica Nigri, the original cosplay thought. Yeah, you know who she is?
No, not at all.
Oh man, she's like if you talk to any cosplayer and
everybody
like,
knows.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Dude, all I know about cosplay is like I go on like all these like Kotaku and all these like gaming sites and shit, and they'll be like, yo, like people cosplaying Mortal Kombat characters, and I'll look at it and I'm like, yo, like that shit is legit like impressive sometimes. Like we'll talk about it all the time where it's like, dude, these people literally look like the characters.
Like the character. You know who does it good? He does Reptile, he does Sub-Zero, and he likes Vanquish a lot.
Oh, that's sick.
Danquish. Danquish. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's his name.
Dude, I fucking saw this other dude was like doing like The Witcher and shit. Like these guys like literally just identical to characters, bro. I'm just like,
man.
how the fuck do like the makeup and the costumes get to that level of like detail?
So what are you currently playing?
Have you heard of Sekiro? Some of the guys that made Dark Souls and all those games. It's a ninja game, and it's like the camera angle and that from Dark Souls, and then add a totally fresh new combat system on top of it with the stealth element and everything.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
I heard it's hard as fuck.
It's incredibly hard. Like I'm playing through it on PS4 and have a simultaneous playthrough on PC because I stream on Twitch and stuff.
Yeah,
Shout out Twitch,
that.
Midnight Tyrannosaurus TV on Twitch. Easily become my new favorite game of all time. Before that, my favorite game of all time was Bloodborne, because that game's like literally fucking incredible.
I haven't played it yet.
Oh, dude, it's so
Worth
good.
it?
Another From Software fucking masterpiece. Dude, like this game, like I'm a big fucking Ninja head, man. So like getting like my favorite fucking game developers to make something that just like totally just caters to everything I like about ninjas is just so sick. I'll just play every single time I play that game. I just feel like so fucking badass.
Dude, fucking Tenchu Wrath of Heaven.
Oh, dude, I still got it in my fucking studio right now on PS2. It's exactly like that. It's like if you take that Tenchu vibe where you like crawling around on rooftops and shit, you know, letting traps and stuff like that. You take that element on top of like having incredible swordplay, and then you know the Dark Souls level of difficulty. It's just such a fucking perfect experience for me. Dude, there's so many fucking dope ninja games back in the day.
Yeah, it's like indie though.
Yeah,
you know, it wasn't like.
But that's what I'm playing, man. Mainly play a little Apex every now and again, and Mortal Kombat obviously just came out, so I'm fucking like
Shouts
hyped
out.
as shit. Shout out Mortal Kombat. Come at me online. Noob Saibot's my dude.
Ooh! Round one goes to Master Boy.
He's always been my dude. It's Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, that's the only Mortal Kombat I've owned.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's sitting in the living room right now waiting to be played when I get home. I'm excited as shit. My first headline tour, I'm like honored to be able to do this shit, the Mutation Tour. If you guys don't know about it already, you know, come check me out on all my socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. You know, come out and have a good time. I stream on Twitch, I play video games. So that's like become like my new favorite venture. But yeah, other than that, I do a side alias called Manhattan Mongoose. I make classic hip hop and I'm really sad new album pretty soon.
Check it out.
Fluent flow ferocious, but foes front with fallacies. Rip your spine out of your neck, that's a fatality. Decapitate you with the front kick, cause a casualty. Come to battle me, I bet that'll be brutality. A young hero with a heart colder than Sub-Zero. Must be the ice in his veins, a young...
Yeah, man, so I'm gonna got the second album coming out probably in the next month or so. The album's called The Goose Diaries Volume 1 and Volume 2 as well, is coming out soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I released an album with it 2 years ago, and yeah, if you don't know about it, check it out. It's on my SoundCloud. I got a bunch of new music coming out. There's an EP announcement coming really soon on the Midnight Tea side of things, so definitely be on the lookout for that.
Watch me.
But yeah, dude, that's pretty much all I got to plug, man. Yeah, man.
Well, it was a pleasure. Thank you
Dude, it was
so
a
much for
pleasure, man.
fucking meeting me.
Thank you for having me come through and
Thank you
jam
for
out on some video games.
coming on here for Pass the Sticks. Tentative title, but I can't think of anything else that's cool. So.
It's an ill fucking
Right?
title. We were
Pass the
talking about how
Sticks?
that's a cool ass title.
Right?
Yeah, dude. That shit's sick as fuck.
I was just saying, I was like, because I would always play video games with somebody and they'd be like, all right, man, you fucking lost. Pass the sticks, dude.
That's the fuck. I fucking
Yeah.
fuck with that a lot.
Dig it, man.
Yeah, man, 100%.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
It's official. You suck.